What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to Phish. Yes, indeed, Phish Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Amasaic, and this is actually one of Amasaic's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Amasaic. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Amasaic wanted to see me react to this song by Phish called Free. Now, have I heard the song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I have not heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Phish, okay? And the video has 362,781 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Free. That's all it says, but I do recognize this. I did a reaction to another song by Phish that had the exact same graphics, so I'm pretty sure we're in the right place. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I'm floating in the blue light. I feel the feeling I forgot. We're swimming weightless in the womb, or bouncing gently round the room. In a minute I'll be free, and you'll be splashing in the sea. I feel no curiosity. I see the path ahead of me. In a minute I'll be free, and you'll be splashing in the sea. We'll hear a tiny cry as the ship goes sliding by. Free.
Okay, I didn't see those harmonies coming. That was unexpected. The groove on this is fantastic. Nice. Here's the thing. It's a nice laid back groove, but it still has that pulse. It still has that drive to it. They're walking that fine line, and it's not a line that many bands can walk, where they're able to sit back in the pocket and groove, but at the same time, have enough drive behind the song to push it forward. You know what I mean? It's so hard to describe. It's like trying to think of a. I mean, you hear it a lot in like. You'll hear it sometimes in blues, and you'll hear it sometimes in like big band jazz, but you don't hear it very often in rock music, where you have this laid back feel, and the bass player and the drummer, the rhythm section in general, is sitting back in the pocket, and they're just really sitting back and they're grooving to it, but at the same time, there's this energy, there is this drive that doesn't let the song feel slow. It has life. It's pushing forward. And it's such a fine line to walk. And they're doing a great job of it. They really are. That chordal pattern is really cool, too. Starting with the 1, going up to the 8, down to the 7, down to the 4, minor 3, 1. I mean, it's a very typical pattern, but they're pulling it off well. And then coming out of that transition, it's going back to the 3 to the 4 to the 1 to the 3 to the 4 to the 1 again. It's really nice. Really nice. Those harmonies. We cannot overlook those. We cannot just pretend like those didn't happen. I mean, I didn't see them coming. I swear to you, I did not see those coming. I wish I had. I wish I could have braced myself a little more so I would have been so surprised. But, no, that was a nice surprise, though. It was a nice surprise. As a matter of fact, it was so nice, I want to go back and I want to hear it again. No! No! I don't care! Hey! It's my show! If I want to go back, we're going to go back. I want to hear those harmonies again. Those sounded really, really nice. No, back more.
We'll hear a tiny cry as the ship goes sliding by. Free.
Nice. Back in again. Oh, nice little bass line there. Okay. Heard the bass line in there. That was a nice touch. Add a little wah to it, which is, I love when bass players use wah pedals, man. I do. As long as they don't overuse it. And that was not overused. That was not overused at all. That was very tastefully done. Those harmony lines. Oh, the major third shifting down. Still in the major third, but going off of the 8 down to the, sounds like the 7, and then back up to the 8 again. All based on the major thirds, though. Or major triad, I mean, 1, 3, 5. Dang, it sounds so good, man. Or maybe it's not the third. Maybe, okay, hold on. Major triad at the top, and maybe it goes to an inverted 4. That would make sense. 4, 7, 2. Yeah, actually, I think that might be it. Yeah. Triad to the 4. Yeah. Okay, that would be it. Okay. It still sounds good. I mean, something about the transitional, something about when it went down. So it was like, they're not taking a step down. No, it's an inverted 4th. Okay. Sounds great, though. Sounds really great. Gosh, but you see what I mean about sitting back, but still having that drive? You see what I mean? It's such a fine line to walk. It really is, but they're doing an exceptional job of it. Let's keep going here. like how on that last vocal build-up, they just added layers of voices on top of each other, building up that chordal structure in the vocals. Really nice. Really nice job. Let me think about this. Okay. To be clear, I did enjoy this. I did. The question is how much I enjoyed it. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Phish with Free. This was a request from Amasaic, and this was actually one of Amasaic's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Amasaic. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I enjoyed this song. I did. And there were some really great things that were happening in here. I'm going to get to the big thing at the end. Those vocal harmonies were very impressive. Very well structured, very well thought out, very well executed. Now, in studio, a lot can happen with the editing process. This is where Pro Tools comes into play, and they can do things like, first of all, they probably assigned each voice a track, so they could work their magic in Pro Tools and adjust harmonies as needed, adjusting for pitch and stuff like that. I would love to see this done live. If they could pull off those harmonies in a live setting, that's going to be mind-blowing for me. I'm going to be very impressed. But even with the recorded setting, even knowing that this might have been, adjusted here and there in studio, it still sounded fantastic. Especially those last couple of harmonies where they literally entered each voice and stacked them with the entrances, and they just kept building those vocal layers up until they formed a full chordal structure. Really nicely done. Very tastefully done, too. As far as the musicianship goes, I didn't hear anything out of tune. I didn't hear anything out of place. Everything sounded tasteful. All the instruments, I'm going to make this as short as I can. All of the instruments sounded really nice. It sounded really good. In particular, look, being a bass player, I'm going to have a little bit of a, favor. I'm gonna have a little bit of favoritism toward the bass. I'm sorry. Look, sue me, okay? I'm a bass player. I dug those bass lines in the middle, where I heard them playing with the wah. That was cool. Very tastefully done. I love it when bass players use wah pedals, as long as they don't overuse them. I've heard bass players overuse them, and that just kind of irks me. Because then it's like, okay, you're relying on the pedal to do all the work to show off what you can do, or to disguise your discrepancies. I don't like it when any instrument overuses effects, because it's like, okay, what are you trying to show off, your technique or the effects? So, but he did it very tastefully on his part. Talked about the vocals, talked about the instrumentation. Okay, let's talk about the big factor here. The big factor for me. The biggest thing for me was this. With this song, they were able to walk that fine line between sitting back in the pocket and driving the song forward with an upbeat energy. That is hard to do. It is not easy to walk that line. Every band I know of that has tried to do that, for the most part, has tried and failed. That's the only way I can put it. They either sit back too much, and as a result, it sits back in the pocket and it grooves well, but there's no drive forward. Or the drive forward will be there, but it doesn't sit back in the pocket very much. It does a little, but it's not much. It's barely noticeable. Now, Phish was able to walk that fine line between sitting in the pocket and grooving and driving the song forward. And that is so rare. I loved hearing it. It's rare in rock music. Blues, you hear it a lot more. Big band jazz, you hear it a lot more. but it doesn't happen very often in the rock world, unfortunately, but they did a fantastic job of it here. Very impressive. Very impressive. And this is why the song is getting an 8.3 in my opinion. So, 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you guys want to do these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.